Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Luminous coming you guys with a pro duo commentary. Today I'm casting DK versus DT from CPL. The reason I'm casting this game, well, a couple of reasons I'm casting it. First, it's a DK game, and I personally haven't cast a DK game in a long time. And the reason being so is, have they ever won a game? I'm sure they have won a couple, but given the star players that they have, they should win a lot more. I think their win rate is ridiculously low for the players they have. If you're not following, they have King J, Sherrigan, Burning, Yafits, and I forgot their last guy. I think I'm gonna get shot for forgetting one of the last guys. This is the All-Star. But here's the thing, right? In this game, Yafit's not playing because he's drunk. No joke. Like, he's literally drunk, and that's why he couldn't play this game. Sure, but regardless, right? DK is a star-struck team, so should have enough stars to pwn whoever they're facing, but apparently haven't been doing so for the last 6 months. And frankly, I don't expect them to beat this unknown Chinese team. Honestly, I'm thinking unknown Chinese teams are starting to be better than DK. I don't know why they're failing, but they're failing. Scourge is DK. Let's look at the picks and bans so far for everyone watching live. I am at 2:05 elapsed, and I will be unpausing in 3, 2, 1, unpause. So we have the Invoker ban, Bat Rider, Weaver, Shadow Demon, Enchantress, and Ancient Aberration. Nothing too new. I guess the only thing that's sort of new is the Enchantress being banned here. Kind of a trend lately. We do see a Lich, Doom, and Enigma very strong picks right off the bat against DK. DK's got, by the way, this X is not eHome Die X, so don't worry about it. I don't know who this X is. Anyways, Syllabear, Windrunner, and Shaker, very standard pick. I not really liking the Syllabear and Shaker combination. I mean, they are both very good individual heroes, but I don't see too much synergy again, working with one another. I feel like right now DK is just picking the good heroes. They don't have too much synergy going on. Their lanes is gonna be strong though, because your Windrunner is gonna have a good solo lane, and then your Syllabear is gonna be a good laner. Meanwhile, we see Brood, Lycan bans, and Venge. I'm not too sure why they banned the Lycan, because I don't really see DK going into Lycan after they pick Syllabear and the Shaker. Lycan is going to be a little bit difficult in terms of fitting into a lane, and also it's going to be awkward in terms of farm distribution, and also in terms of in a team fight. Like, really, I think having both Lycan and Syllabear is too much farm to go around. So I'm not too sure whether that was the smartest ban. But hey, let's see how it works out. Venomancer being banned by DK. I'm sure DK would have loved to have Venomancer, but the other team most likely would have picked Venomancer as well. Very strong counter pushing. A counter pushing that Shaker can't really do much against. Usually you say, you know what, Shaker is could zip in, ult and Fisher and all that stuff. Venomancer wards, says forget that. We see Puck being picked up as well, and then we have a Clockwork being immediately slashed up by DK. So Scourge definitely going for the AoE team fight. They have the Dream Coil, which sets up the Lich Chain Frost immensely, and then of course we have a Enigma Black Hole as well. And damn, we have a Meepo last pick. And remember the last time we cast a Meepo? That was a long time ago, but we saw some very nice repel blinking Meepos into some crazy combos. But don't underestimate the ganking power and the team fight potential of Meepo, especially when he's poofing like crazy with his 4 Meepo poofing. That's like probably one of the most damaging AoE combo in the game. So and they're picking it against a Shaker. They're picking it against a Clockwork. So Scourge definitely know what they're doing with the Meepo, because Shaker and Clockwork both are very strong counters to the Meepo. Practically any hero in the competitive pool is a strong counter to Meepo, but these two heroes are very good at isolating them, or if they clumped up, a huge AoE drop on top of them. I'm really not liking this Clock pick. Clock is a good hero, but Clock is not a good hero when you have a lot of melees on your team, because your Syllabear, your Spirit Bearer can't really attack. Your Shaker, I mean, he could kind of walk nearby and drop an Echo Slam, but it's not right in the center of everything. So I hope they don't end up with it. Yeah, they do pick up the Pugna, which is a good hero. I'm surprised that Pugna was left so at the end of the pick stage. I am gonna pause in the 520, so I could turn on my health bar. Apologize for everyone that's watching live. Alright, I have my health bars turned on, so we will be unpausing at 520 in 3, 2, 1, unpause. 521, 522, 523. Okay, so let's see what the Sentinel is gonna be laning. I'm sure the it's gonna be hard. We are gonna see a support Windrunner. Yes, we see the war being bought by the Windrunner. And the support winner is not too much a surprise. Chinese do it sometimes. We see the Pugna and the Clockwork, both heroes that really need experience. Or they might give the Lone Druid a solo, because we have seen Pugna tri-lanes sometimes as well. So we'll see how it works out. Meanwhile, in Scourge, we see the Puck. Puck's got a ward as well, so was he handed the ward is the question. Man, this observer is on the wrong slot, so we're not going to see any creep scores, and that's going to be unfortunate. I can't even see who bought the wards and whether it handed it. Enigma also got a pair of wards, so 4 observer wards being invested in such early stage of the game. I'm not really too big a fan of for that, because right, you know, at 10 minutes, 12 minutes, if you ever need those wards like really badly, if they're ganking you really hard, you're going to be in trouble. Meanwhile, we see this Meepo on top lane. He has a Ring of Protection, going to be upgrading to a Ring of Pasades later, and he's going to be babysat by a Puck. This is... Or is Puck going to go top solo? I'm so confused how the Scourge is going to be laning it. They're going to do a Lich bot. I was going to guess they're going to do a Puck bot and then a Lich babysitting the Meepo. No, they are going to do that. Looks like Meepo is going to journey all the way to the bot lane. Enigma is going to be offensive jungling. Man, these guys are just walking all over the map, making no sense. We do have somewhat of a good wards being placed. Ooh, this ward. I'm going to go Scourge Vision real fast. Look at the Scourge ward being placed in the Scourge Forest. I think this blocks the camp. I'm not sure. We'll find out in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Does it block the camp? Yes, it does. So it blocks the enemy camp for the Sentinel. They won't be able to pull horizontally across here. And it's going to give Puck a lot of sight. Puck is going to be fine, I suppose. The only thing he has to really worry about is being pushed upon, because Pugna Shaker are very strong pushers. Meanwhile, on the bot lane here, we do have Syllabir doing somewhat of a good control, using his Spear Bear to harass the Lich and the Meepo away, but the Lich is going to be denying creeps non-stop, and that is going to give Meepo some sort of lane advantage, or especially a little bit of EXP advantage. But look at that Syllabir just harassing against the Lich, despite being against the dual lane, faring fairly well. Meanwhile, looking at mid lane here, we have a Doombringer versus a Clockwork. Doombringer should have the advantage through his high base attack, although Clockwork can get a kill if Doombringer is a little bit out of position. Even with the Scourger, if he can get a battery SO and a quick cog, and that might bring the Doombringer low enough, but it's very unlikely here. Meanwhile, along the top lane here, we have Shaker going in for a little bit of action. They are really pushing on this top tower. Ring of Pasades is not completed by the Pluck Knight yet, and they really start to need to do it, because if they're serious about pushing this tower, it looks like they are serious about pushing this tower, they need to Ring of Pasades as soon as possible. And I can't check the creep kill, so that's very unfortunate. King J is going to be on the Pugna. He does not have enough gold for that Ring of Pasades just yet. Meanwhile, on the mid lane here, oh, first blood on the bot lane. My apologies for missing that. And that is Enigma coming out of jungle with the gank, and we should, I mean, I'm so glad that Enigma is doing that. More often than not, we see Enigmas in the jungle just jungling away. So you know what, I'm going to farm my dagger, farm my soul ring, let me stay here for an eternity and don't come out to gank. But Enigma with his Eidolon is one of the heaviest DPS hero in the early stage of the game. So at that against the Syllabir, probably what they had was a Nova, a Net, a Malphite, a couple Eidolons right click, and that was enough to bring that Syllabir bot. And Syllabir is he got the bear summon, but he TP'd, so the bear had to walk all the way long ways. I like what Syllabir is doing right now. He's like, you know what, I got ganked once, I definitely can't go back in lane, so I'm gonna do a little bit of pulling. Yeah, that is gonna mess up my creep equilibrium, but Lich is already messing it up with that Dark Ritual, so I'm gonna just get some EXP where I can, and I kind of like that. You know, he's showing versatility in terms of knowing what to do in switch lane, but Enigma comes around and jacks it, and he might be in trouble because we have Lich coming around, gets off in Nova, and Centaur might get a clap off. So many units nearby. We do have the Shaker coming around as well. Let's see if they could do anything done. Now, just doing a little bit of harass with that Fissure. I mean, if he got a trap off, that trapped Enigma, maybe luckily on this side of the crevice, that might have been a very lucky trap into a kill. But right now we do see the Geomancer picking up the Ring of Pasades, and that is going to give a lot of mana regen. Don't underestimate the mana regen of Ring of Pasades, especially for Lich. Lich is not, I mean, because of Dark Ritual, he's very mana unintensive. If you have Ring of Pasades, even combining for that, he's going to be very good in terms of mana regen. You get a lot more nukes off. Looks like we have the Enigma doing a little bit of ancienting, very ambitious creeping. He denied one of the lane creeps as well, which, by the way, one of my favorite lanes in an in-house or in pubs or whatnot is to have a Lich Enigma dual lane against the enemy tri-lane. If they have a Spectre or Morphling, anything like that, you just deny every single creep they have. You get a Ring of Pasades, and with the armor turned off and turned on, you control the lane equilibrium very well, so they don't push your tower, you don't push their tower, but you just deny creeps endlessly. I mean, it's very effective, and we're seeing a little bit precursor of that. We see Lich denying in lane, and Enigma coming in once in a while, also getting a denier too. So it's kind of cute combo. I kind of like it. One of my favorite pub combos, if you will. Checking in the mid lane here, we have Doombringer at level 5, the Clockwork at level 5, so EXP fairly even. The Clockwork has a boost of speed finish, and I don't know what Doom is saving for. He's got nothing. Is he bottle crawling or something? The Crow has nothing as a kill going on the bot lane once again. Again, Malphus, Net, Nova, and Poof. That's it, like high nuking damage, and again, you should not underestimate the power of Meeple, especially in this early stage of the game. And he's only going to get stronger until he gets level 16, 17, 18. He's going to be very, very strong. Meanwhile, on the top lane here, a lot of nuking damage against that Puck. Puck should be fine. I mean, he's very, very low HP. Looks like Puck now voice drop down, and that is going to put Puck in a precarious position because he could wave out, but he's going to take a lot more damage with that Puck. Yeah, he's going to just walk straight out, and he's going to get harassed down by the Puck. He actually pops like a clarity, needs to phase that to keep the clarity on. He does just do that. We on the bot lane here, a lot more harass going on. There's a Shackle shot, there's a Fisher. The Fisher does not trap anyone, so quite unfortunate here. Double damage, Windrunner comes around, not getting too much accomplished. And with a 2 death against the Syllabir, Sentinel felt the need to pull the Syllabir or give some assist to the Syllabir, and I quite agree with that choice because that Pugna at the top lane can handle against a Puck fairly easily here. Looks like we might see a little bit of push going on, but I don't think they could get too much accomplished. If the Meeple ever feel the need to do so, he can just turn on the Ring of Besatis to mitigate the push. And meanwhile, in the mid lane here, a little bit more harass against the Doombringer. Doombringer at level 5, and he's actually falling down against Clockwork. Clockwork quite aggressive. I mean, he could get a hook in and potentially get a kill, seeing that the Doombringer is at half HP. Although you gotta keep in mind that the Scourge gives you like something like 16% boost in terms of MS, so he can just run out very quickly. And Doombringer turns level 6. He picks up the Doom right now, and he should be fine. Yeah, he does pick up the Doom right now. And he actually utilized Scourge to get a little bit extra healing. He does have a bottle and a Stout Shield as well. When the Clockwork is going to go to top lane, he is not going to find a rune. And this game is just kind of here and there. We see the illusion rune being camped on by the Shaker at bot lane. Clockwork doing a little bit more harass with the rockets at the mid. Looks like a little bit more dive on the top. There's a silence going on the Pugna. Pugna goes down. And finally, out of 3 kills, I caught 1, man. That's really well done by Luminous, right? Looks like we might have a little bit of gank coming in with that Clockwork. Clockwork can just get a hook and initiate. No, he's going to just turn back. Very timid play from a Chinese team, which is, you know, kind of what you expect, right? DK is just being very, very timid. They have a lot of confidence in terms of winning the mid game, but I really doubt they could win the mid game because Puck, Enigma, Meeple are some of the best mid game heroes in the game. Like literally, Lich, don't forget him. He's one of the the Scourge team is a mid-game lineup, and right now I think Sentinel is, I don't know what they're trying to do, but if you're going to try to farm into the mid-game and hopefully do something there, I don't think it's going to work out that well. Syllabir is level 5, and he really wants that level 6 as soon as possible. Looks like a great block against a Meeple, and a lucky Entangle as well, and let's see what he can do. Here comes a Net, and oh, looks like the Puck comes in, and they are going to get a kill on Syllabir. Syllabir in trouble. Syllabir going to go down. Do they have a Dream Coil? It looks like that is a level 6 Puck. There's a Dream Coil, and that Shaker is going to go down as well. Who's going to pick up the kill? Looks like Puck picks it up. A double kill for the Puck. Great TP for the Puck, and again, reiterating my point of you got to carry a TP scroll on heroes such as Puck, Storm Spirit, Lich, anything like that with big AoE intensity, big AoE potential, and also long range. And Puck showcased there, grabbed himself a double kill, prevented a kill against Meeple, and that was a huge win for the Scourge. DK right now 0-5. Yeah, 0-5 against DK. DK got no tower. They got somewhat of a heavy pushing lineup as well. So I'm not really liking the chances this game already. Because Meeple, again, only going to get stronger as mid-game approach. This Clock has, what, level 7 already? Has attempted 0 gank. I don't think he even used his Cook so far yet. So I'm not really liking how Sentinel is utilizing their hero. They have good ganking heroes, the Shaker, the Windrunner, and the Clock, but they're not really getting too many successful ganks with it. So that's quite unfortunate. Meanwhile, on the Scourge, they have mostly a team fight lineup, but they're getting kills here and there, and that's crucial because these early kills is only going to cement their advantage as this mid-game approach. Windrunner getting some farm. Again, I really like what Chinese teams are doing. They always give their support a little bit of farm so that when a team fight comes, when a long skirmish comes, the support don't just die immediately, and they could drop off an extra spell or two. Looks like we have a hasted Clock coming in, and he might be in trouble. He's taking so much damage from the Eidolons. You can see the Eidolons are doing just so much damage. It looks like Pink has picked up the kill. That is the Lich. And good reactions from the entire Scourge team, man. The Clockwork came here to gank against one, but he died to 4 heroes. That's how good the reaction is of the Scourge. And looks like we have double Meepo now, and let's see how good this player is in terms of his Meepo micro. He should be sending one into jungle doing some pulls, sending one to in lane, or sending the other one not in the jungle but into another lane as well, lasting like crazy. Looks like he's gonna send into jungle, do a little bit pull, and that is gonna extend his gold and EXP range by a huge amount. Now it looks like he might head to the bot lane. And you gotta keep in mind that Meepo is also a very global ganker in that instance, because you can have one in lane just farming, and then he's gonna just come out with you on the other side of the map with the other Meepo and come gank. So let's see if that's gonna be doing. Yeah, he is heading the bot lane. There is a Windrunner and a Celebrate in bot lane. Celebrate being forced into the jungle because he can't even stay in lane right now. Generally, Celebrate one of the best heroes to stay in lane, but against this Lich and Meepo combo, he's having some trouble. Meanwhile, Doombringer is farming in the mid lane. There's a Fisher. Is there going to be hooked? There you go, hooks in, and there's going to be a lot of nuke damage goes on Doom. Doom is going to go down. That is the first kill for DK 10 minutes into the game, and let's see, they're going to be shooting a push as well, and my PC is lagging balls. I don't even know why, because this is not my new PC, so I'm quite sad, and that's the case. Meanwhile, on the top lane here, it looks like the Sentinel's like, you know what, you push our mid tower, we're going to try to get a trade here and try to push top. Unfortunately for Dumb, they don't have that good of a pusher. Eidolon is pretty good, the Pug is pretty good, but they don't have a Ring of Besaidus. It looks like we have the Windrunner porting and getting a lot of EXP in this way as well, so Windrunner is coming out as a winner in that kind of exchange. Meanwhile, the Clock is coming at top as well. He pops a haste rune, no hook though, so he's not going to get too much accomplished. Meanwhile, in the mid lane here, they did successfully destroy a tower, so DK looking okay now. They're still very, very behind, and their Celebrate is not getting any stronger right now. He's very, very low in gold. Looks like we have a little bit of gank going on top. Great Shackle shot canceling the TP. Dream Coil is gonna try to make him survive, but there's a hasted Clockwork, and yes, very last hit by X here, getting that kill. So X getting some kills, and that is going to be helpful in terms of his buying board. So look at him, he's only got the boots of speed, and even as support skill, that's not very good. Meanwhile, Burning trying to get some farm going on. Meepo is hunting the jungle, and you don't underestimate this Meepo. If he finds some support, if he finds anyone, he can just get a kill. He's also using, oh, he just poofed in. He's a little bit more jungle. Once this Meepo gets a level 11, he can be going on a tier, and he is gonna find himself a Pugna. Gotta be careful against a Pugna, especially if you Decrep Blast. A lot of AO damage, a lot of single point damage as well. But he should be okay. Let's see how this Meepo's doing. He's gonna, I'm wondering if he's gonna farm the mech, cause let me see. His team doesn't really have a good mech carrier. I suppose Enigma can be one, but that's very highly unlikely. Lich could be one. I don't think he's making any parts yet. Lich is coming around. Lich is level 6. Got a smoke. He's got Chain Frost. Meanwhile, we have a Pugna here. It looks like they were trying to get a gank here. This ward is going to see absolutely everyone teleporting in. Pugna is just hiding in the jungle. He got it. Oh, they saw the Pugna. They saw the Pugna. This Pugna is kind of trying to TP out. Can he do it? Can he do it? He just TP out. Very, very close. Unfortunately, he panicked a little bit and TP'd right to the base. And that means if engagement pops out right now, they won't have the Pugna, and that Pugna is going to be huge in terms of AoE engage. Pugna is trying to run his way bot, and I think he might just make it in time, but that depends if, let's say, Meepo could initiate with the net, or if the Dream Coil could drop down, because this Dream Coil plus Chain Frost in the jungle like this is going to be, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Oh my god, where's that Dream Coil? No, he only sees one target, but here comes the Clockwork as well. There's a very offensive ward being dropped down. Lich might be a little bit out of position. He doesn't want to get focused on before he drops the Chain Frost. When he gets up his Chain Frost, he could die, you know, no big deal, but before he drops his Chain Frost, that's the biggest thing. We have a Smoke of the Sea being popped right now. I think the Sentinel will have the advantage through his initiation. They have very long range spell, the hook shot, the Fisher, the shackle shot, but looks like they might be in trouble. This is not a good choke. A Black Hole getting only one, Dream Coil as well, only getting two. We do see the Windrunner dying immediately. The Clock is going to die as well. It doesn't matter if you only get one or two. If you isolate them and kill them very quickly, the rest is not going to matter. It looks like we have Windrunner, did he buy back? I don't know. But looks like the Pugna die as well. It looks like a teleportation coming back from Windrunner. I don't think he turned around. No, he gets one kill right off the bat. Can he get a second kill against the Pug? The Pug is gonna get out immediately. No, he barely gets out. Windrunner now in a precarious position. Looks like we have Celebrate getting a kill here and there as well. Now the Oh, looks like the Meepo comes in, and we're gonna see some mega poof. One poof comes in. No, the Windrunner is still alive. He's Windrunning. No, poof goes down, but this Syllabear is on rage. Can he get a kill? Looks like he can't, because now we have the the Enigma comes around. He can get a Malphite. So he does have enough mana for one. I think if he pops it in, he will. That looks like that is gonna Malphite. Syllabear dies as well, and that was a team wipe. Looks like Claw comes in though. Can he get a cog? Wow, good job. Gets one kill. Gets a second kill with the help of Pugna, and they get another kill against the Doombringer. No, Rocket. No, they are definitely gonna get the kill with the Rocket. I'm sure of it. If he doesn't miss like huge amount. Oh, Rocket, he's gonna get the kill. Lich now might be in trouble. We do see him reviving again, dragging my camera. Here comes the Pugna, but here comes Meepo. The Meepo buyback. He's trying to poof in. He does get a poof in, but he's missing every single net. Pug comes in here as well, and they are gonna get the clockwork. I think, yeah, there's that Geo Strike slowing down just a little bit, and this Meepo might be in trouble. He's actually netting. Can he poof the other guy in? Yeah, he does poof the other guy. Well done by the Meepo. Great micro by this Chinese player. Clock goes down. Let's see, Windrunner can pick anyone off. Oh, Shackle shot against. Oh no, the Centaur might do a lot of damage, and a Shaker stun as well. They are gonna get a kill. He does get a net off, but I don't think his teammate can follow. Man, what an exciting game for a Chinese game. The score is suddenly 9-14. Kills going on here and there, but I think all the kills really are favoring against the Sentinel. The Sentinel don't really have a very strong, kind of a solid carry, as we see Shaker runs into puck here. Now Windrunner might be in trouble. Windrunner pops his Windrunner, but he's stunned nonetheless. And now, oh, great stun by the Shaker. Now it's gonna stop the barrage against the Windrunner. Windrunner's gonna run into tower range, and she's gonna be fine. Got a headdress, got a couple clarities, and a magic wand. Doing okay so far, I suppose, for support goals, but this team is not doing well enough. As I was saying earlier before I was interrupted, the mid game is definitely going to go towards the Scourge. They don't need many items. Like, I mean, all really need, Nimble really needs Stagger. He doesn't really need it, because if you have Dream Call to set up for you, you don't really need it that much. He's trying to get the tower. He's not going to get it. Yeah, the night goes on, and now he's going to be dead. He's trying to Malphite. Like, here comes Lich. Does he have a Chain Frost? That is the question. While the fear of Chain Frost just completely scares him back. Enigma trying some jukes, and he is going to get some juke. Wow, kiting! He's flying a kite right now, man. He's kiting all over against that Clock. Clock trying to find some wild. Does he have the hook? Is the question. Meepo comes around the net, and poof goes on. Wow, one-man Chain Frost, one-person Chain Frost. They are going to get, wow, good play by the Meepo. Getting the net, poofing him right off the bat, and gets himself yet another kill. And they can transition off the push. But again, interrupted one more time. The Surge team not item dependent at all. Of course, I mean, Doom is somewhat item dependent, want that Vanguard and then Radiance. But really, he could just work with just the Vanguard. He's going to be fine. Lich not item dependent at all. Puck could work with the Blink Dagger, but not really. Dream Call, very long cast range. Meepo, somewhat item dependent, wants his mecha. But aside from that, like Vlad's mecha, it all comes very quick. We have the we have the Doombringer coming in. Can he? I think he might get a kill on the Shaker. Yeah, Shaker should be going down. A Black Hole getting just one. Man, these one-man Black Hole, Meepo poofs in, and that's what I was talking about in the pregame analysis. If you get a Black Hole, if you get a Dream Call, that Meepo will do insane amount of AoE damage. And it looks like DK is getting rolled over. And remember that pregame analysis I just did? Since when has DK ever won a game? That is my feeling right now. DK, a star-heavy team, is losing to some Chinese scrubs. And I do apologize if I offend any DT fans, but completely honest here, I have never seen a DT replay. I don't think many others have seen a DT replay either. This, by the way, is from CPL. I believe it's a big Chinese online tournament or something. The games are just being pumped out day after day after day. So we're going to be seeing a lot of Chinese replays, whether you like it or not, in the next couple commentaries featured by me. Ooh, I'm not too sure who did this poll. Maybe the Meepo was doing the poll, but he's going to be stacking the camp. But unfortunately for them, they don't have anyone that could really take down camps very quickly. A lot of these ancients are indeed ancients, and they have, like, you know, spell immunity, so Poof is not going to be able to cut it. So, you know. Which, by the way, yeah, you see this boot that the Meepo is picking. The reason that Meepo picked Strength Tread is that that is probably his best source of HP. As you know, whatever boot your main Meepo is holding, your other Meepos will have as well. If you're getting any strength item, the strength is going to translate over to your other Meepo, but I think it's like 1/10 of the strength. It's a very small fraction of the strength. The only really true strength that you could get on the other Meepo is your strength treads, and that is, like, really, like I said, his huge source of HP. But the other year was messing around in pubs. I was like, you know, I'm going to play Meepo. My micro's not bad, but, you know, I want to play Meepo. It's just kind of work with a different build. I was like, forget the strength tread. I've seen that a lot of times. I don't want to do anymore. So I went phase boots, which actually is pretty ridiculous. Of course, I do die a little bit more, losing a lot of HP in return, but he ganks like a beast, like, because all of your other meeples will have the phase boots ability, so you're running around like crazy. You are just racing around them, dropping nets like crazy. Of course, I'm not as Asian as these guys, so I don't have as good of a micro, but I mean, I'm micro okay, so I want to see a pro player go phase boots meeple just to dance around these guys, but I don't think that's what we're gonna see, because it's too easy to die, and Meeple is already a very paper hero. He's gonna get focused very heavily, but it was just a little bit of a Lumi rant. Looks like this DK team is gonna try to get a push going on, and they do have a Syllabir. Syllabir is gonna do somewhat of good damage. Syllabir's got nothing though. Ooh, he does have 3,500 gold in the bank, so never mind that. Zoe, despite getting beat down upon, he's got 3,500 gold, so this is a trademark of a good player, man. His team losing like crazy, but still not failing his team. He's still farming his own wharf. So Zoe, you know what? Dude, that's probably why he's one of the best farming player in 2010, and still one of the best farming player in the world. He's TPing top to get a little bit more farm. He is gonna get the Radiance after this, or Relic, excuse me, after this wave. And that's going to help his team immensely. That means they might have a chance to withstand this mid-game barrage. But again, Syllabir, right? Tanky ass hero, level 11, got 2 GE branch, and got 1,600 gold in the bank, 1,600 HP. And once he pick up a Cloak of Defiance, Planeswalker Cloak, he's going to withstand a lot of magical damage. And you might be thinking, oh yeah, they're going to be fine. They're going to withstand a lot of magical damage, as we see Scourge going to do the little bit of Chain Frost. Scourge a little bit of Roshan. But yeah, I don't think that Cloak and that HP is going to be enough to withstand the barrage of spells coming in from the Scourge, because I think they out-damage whatever Syllabir could tank. And they're trying to do a little bit of Rosh attempt, and looks like the Lich is going to get the Mecha, which means that the Meepo is going to get the Vlads. I can't click on the main Meepo. Now I can. Yeah, he went Dagger first. What a build! Offensive as it goes. I'm not too sure why you even really... Oh, I suppose. And suppose if your Puck drops a Dream Coil, you could blink in immediately and just rain nukes all over them. But this Puck has got to protect his Meeple. He needs to silence. He needs to silence that Shaker. If the Shaker gets off a lot of Chain Stun, that is not going to kill the Meeple per se, because the Shaker is not going to be high enough level to kill the Shaker, kill the Meeple outright. But what he's gonna do is chain stun the Meeple a lot, prevent a lot of his damage from coming in, and also give his teammate a chance to kill that Meeple. So if let's say Puck gets a silence on the Shaker and Clock, they will have a very easy time in terms of winning team fight. Looks like they might try to get a gank against this Syllabir. Syllabir thinks better of it. It's gonna turn back. Got the Relic on his bear, and he has, wow, another 800 gold. Man, holy crap, Zoe. He's a farming madman. I just checked his goal like a minute ago. As I missed a kill mid lane. So Clock getting a gank in, very well done against the Puck, and that's gonna buy themselves time. That's very, very good. Did I count DK out too early, man? It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Now it really depends how Zoe's gonna be microing his bear. If he's smart, and I'm sure he is, between him and Puck rocketing in, between the Zoe sending the Syllabir in to cancel the dagger, they can sort of somewhat cancel the dagger, cancel the reliable forms of initiation, and you know what, they might stand a chance. I'm not going to count them out yet, and they are a star team, so they have been in these kind of situations, so I don't want to count them out, as we see this Spear Bear almost dying here. But it looks like they're going to give a free tower on the top. No, we have a couple of teleportation coming in. Let's see who's got the Blink Dagger. Enigma's not going to have the Blink Dagger. Meeple is their initiator. I guess Meeple and Puck is their initiator. Let's see what Puck's got. Puck's got no blink either. Okay, but alright, okay. Meeple's level 15. I mean, at one more level, he's going to be as strong as it gets. He's going to try to finish maybe Pipe. He's got a headdress, so I'm guessing it's Pipe. So no Vlads. Wow. He is really going on standard. Of course, Blink Dagger is one of the luxuries of Meeple, but generally, more, I suppose, novice Meeple player generally want to pick up the Mecha first, and then Vlads and Strength Crest. A lot of defensive item to keep all the Meeple alive. Only the true good Meeple players, like, you know what, I don't need any of that. I'm going to go Strength Crest into Right a Dagger. Like, I have confidence enough in my Meeple control and most importantly, have confidence enough in my team to back me up that I'm gonna just go Blink Dagger first and use it as a strong ganking tool, use it as a strong initiation tool. And it looks like they're gonna try to pick up top tower, and now I think the Scourge team, a Sentinel team, is gonna give it up. They have no one up there, and even if they teleport now, they're not gonna make it in time. They're gonna trade it for some extra farming time for Syllabear, which by the way has got up this Radiance. Every time I take the camera away from Syllabear for a minute, he comes up with like 8,000 gold. A little bit of exaggeration, maybe like 1,000 gold, but that's still insane. It looks like we do have a tower being picked off by CZ. That is a Lucifer. Lucifer, by the way, yeah, if you haven't watched one of my previous commentary, I've been jizzing on how Lucifer is one of the Chinese favorite pick because especially against Radiance Buyer, because he will get the Radiance faster than your Radiance Buyer, and yeah, in this case he did. Of course, that really predicates on Doom playing very, very well early game. Don't fall behind, but I mean, Doom is not bad of a solo here. It looks like both teams might be doing a little bit of tower trade. Ooh, let's see who puts this out first. Looks like Sentinel puts this out first. DK is gonna teleport back in, and let's see if Shaker is this Shaker teleporting. No, that is not Shaker teleporting. That is the Syllabear. That is the bad TB, sir. You're gonna get black. No. Oh, Meepo poofs in, and he's poofing everyone. And here comes the Chain Frost. OMG. The Syllabear is gonna die. Does he have buybacks? The question. Doom, Shaker dies immediately as well, and they do pick off the Doom, but that's not gonna mean much as Meepo dies as well. But he does have the he does have the Aegis. Oh, sir, Oblivion, sir. Everyone. What the hell is going on? Did Meepo go? Meepo just blinked out and poofed out, but the other guy didn't poof out. Can they kill the Meepo? Meepo very low. He's, one hit, 2 hits. He's regenning. Where's the power shot? Power shot, not gonna get it. OMG. Anyways, we got a Shackle Shot going on. The Pug is gonna go down. But that's merely a consolation prize as they lost Syllabear. They didn't lose Rax. That's a big thing, though. Can they kill the Meepo? Meepo blinks out, and he's going to be fine. Meepo surviving. I think he survived with like 10, 12 HP there. Man, that was one of the worst teleportation I've seen Zoe ever do. Teleporting in front of the entire team, thinking that could survive it. In most cases, he can, because Syllabear, I mean, he's not going to be looking pretty after that, but he's going to survive it at the very least, and at least walk back, maybe heal up, and he's, at the meantime, using his Spirit Bear to do Radiance damage. But in that case, you just saw the power of Meepo poofed in, and his HP dropped steadily, but very, very quickly. The Chain Frost helped a lot in bouncing right between the Spirit Bear and the Syllabear as well. Of course, Meepo died, but trading the Aegis for Syllabear in that case, very well worth it. It's a shame that the Scourge didn't get too much done in terms of picking up racks here or there. But again, Scourge is going to get stronger. Meepo's going to pick up his Vlads. I hope he does have the Vlads finish. He's going to go for that pipe, which makes him survive even longer. The Doombringer is going to go for Shiva's. No, he's going to... I think Shiva's just a little bit better, although AC will give minus armor against towers, so if they want to try to do a little bit of pushing, that's not going to be too bad. Sentinel, sensing a little bit of urgency, is going to try to get something done in the mid-game. They do have Pugna, they do have Syllabear, two very, very strong pushers, and this Syllabear, this Spirit Bear, just doing a lot of harass against these, look at these in-heroes. Oh, hooked in, Cog, getting one, and I don't think they can. I don't think they can. Can they kill the, yeah, they do kill the Enigma, but now the Shaker got Doom, and Meepo is on a free reign, because if you don't stun this Meepo, he's dead. He's completely dead. We have a buyback from the Enigma as well. So Clock might be the next victim here. He's going to eat a Malphus for sure. There's a Malphus. Now he's going to go down. I don't know where the Meepo is. Meepo, no, we have a Syllabear. No, we have a Doombringer chasing. Meanwhile, a little bit of more chase going on. A Black Hole again, a one-man Black Hole. Man, this Enigma is not shy to get those one-man Black Hole. Meanwhile, we have this Doombringer. He's very persistent. He might just... No, he guessed wrong. He guessed wrong. Windrunner, yeah, Windrunner's going to get out fine. Windrunner, by the way, has mech finish, and now this Doombringer might be in trouble. He's going to run to the safety of his team, and that's going to be it. Meepo can blink in. Where's that Meepo? Meepo's going to be farming up top. No big deal. And now we have a mid tower being taken off. This Syllabear might be... This Spirit Bear is going to die. Send it back. Send it back. Send it back. He's doing Radiance damage. Oh, Shaker drops in with a huge ult, but a little bit of a miss stun on the Fisher. And that... Oh, that just got the Doom alive, man. If that Fisher was a centimeter... or a couple more degrees up, man, this guy didn't take enough geometry. Shame on him being Chinese. If he rotated that thing to a little bit of a bigger acute angle, you know what I'm saying, he might just have gotten the kill on the Doombringer, and that would have been huge for his team, especially if Syllabear picked it up or Syllabear got the assist on it. So at last they did not, because this guy did not take enough geometry. Lone Druid got a cloak of Planeswalker cloak, got a lot of HP. Look at his HP, right? 1800, a lot of magic resist. But I mean, we saw what happened in that last team fight. So he is gonna get a Constellation Tower kill, and that is gonna be, every little bit helps. So don't get me wrong here. Every little bit helps, especially the Silver picks up. His last hitting, he is gonna pick it up. Well done by his Burning here, picking up every single. Well, he's 2 and 5 though, but he's got a lot of creep kills. I'm sure. I can't really check because this damn freaking noob observer didn't go on the first slot, went on the second slot. This bear getting raped. So what is the game plan for the Sentinel? If you're saying, you know what, we are the Sentinel, we're DK, we're definitely not having a good time. It's 16 and 24 in the favor against in the favor of DT. We're not having a good time. What should we do? What should we do in this case? To be completely honest, I'm not too sure. My best answer would be give your Shaker farm. Give him farm. If you give him enough farm, he could come in with the Blink Dagger and really help out in the team fight. Because right now, you guys are getting completely outgunned. The Clock is doing okay. He's at least initiating fairly well, isolating the Enigma, doing a fairly good job here and there. But the Scourge team has so many avenues of initiation. They could Dream Coil, they could Chain Frost, they could Black Hole, they could Blink Enigma, Blink Meepo, or they could just run in with a Doom and just scare your entire team. Like, every single guy on Scourge should initiate, and every other guy on Scourge should follow up. Meanwhile, the Sentinel, generally they kind of play like the break wall. You jump at us, I'm a break wall with my Celebrate in front, what are you going to do? But at this case, they can just kill the break wall very easily. And yeah, I think DK is doing the correct thing. They're giving this the Shaker farm. And again, this is a very good strategic play, I suppose. A lot of more like novice team, they're like, you know what, Shaker, go keep buying wards. Go pull or go kill neutrals in the jungle. Don't farm my lane. But right now, DK recognized the importance of farming a Blink Dagger on the DK, and it's not DK, Earthshaker, and Earthshaker does have the dagger just picked up right now, and let's see how the next team fight is gonna go. I'm not gonna say that, oh, you know what, they got the Blink Dagger, so they're gonna win the next team fight for sure. Don't get me wrong, I'm not too sure whether they could win the team fight even with the Blink Dagger, but they're gonna stand a lot better chance. They have a lot more AoE to work with, and hopefully that Shaker won't get doomed this time. A lot of times, like he can't just really. Like, if he stay really far away from the team fight, he can't do too much other than Fisher. But if he stays too close, he's going to get silenced either by the Wingwing Rift or the Doom. So in either case, it's a lose-lose situation for the DK. But with the Blink Dagger picked up, now he could stand a little bit further away, get a DK, get an ESO in for sure. And it looks like the Scourge is smoked up. I think, are they smoked up? What up? Yeah, okay. This is why I hate Observer. I have to... Okay, this is dumb. The Scourge team is smoked, and I don't see on the minimap because they're freaking smoked. This is dumb. Alright, here we go. We found them now. Great. Who is going to be initiating? Their focus on... BK... No one initiating. Okay. Claw comes in, trying to focus on the Doom. I think Doom's going to be fine. Chain Frost is going to do so much damage. Shaker drops a huge ult, but gets netted immediately. He's going to die. He didn't cast his Fisher, and that's another big buff of his damage. Clockwork now in trouble as well. And looks like DT is winning this team fight very handily. Doombringer barely surviving. He's gonna beat a power shot. Oh, dodges it. Well done here. And now Meepo is gonna be on cleanup. Do we know he's gonna die to some lucky entangling hacks by Burning here? And can they kill the Doombringer? Doombringer again, very lucky surviving. Now this Enigma might not be as lucky as he's taking so much damage right now. He drops a Malphus. Can the Meepo come around though? No, I think this Enigma, he got the BKB, but that's a very, very long cooldown. That because he just used the first charge of BKB. Drops a Meat Light Pulse. That's gonna do a lot, right? Oh, he dodged one! Man, this Windrunner's power shot is not too impressive. Been missing all around. Clock just rocket though. Just rocket. Is he gonna try to give the kill? Yeah, he's trying to give the kill to the Windrunner. And he's gonna get it. Okay, so that took way longer. Oh, meanwhile, Zoe in the mid lane just doing a little bit of pushing. Well done by Zoe. Zoe, I mean, slowly and surely, he's getting a lot of farm. Look at his Spirit Brew, right? He's got a Hyperstone. That's why he's been just, just entangling a lot against the Meepo. And I'm very surprised that Meepo died so fast in that team fight, because I thought right when they killed the Shaker, they got the entire team fight won. They got the game won, because they would have got the mid-racks if they won that team fight handily. But no, Zoe was like, you know what? I'm going to kill your Meepo. Through some entangling hacks. He might even get the tower. Is he going to get it? He is going to get it. Well done by Zoe here. Zoe playing exceptional game despite his team not doing as well. So he's got another 2k go in the bank. He's going to pick up that recipe, which is 1500. He's going to pick up the plate mail and then the chain mail. which is adding up to like 3,500. So he's still a little bit away from the AC. But let's say if he dies right now, he would have enough gold for buyback. So at the very least, it's somewhat of an assurance. So meanwhile, smoke on the Sentinel, they are gonna pop it, and thankfully they don't all disappear from the mini map. They're gonna try to find someone. They're not gonna find anyone because the Scourge team is hovering around the Roshan area. The Doombringers got the Shivas. Like I predicted earlier, I predicted the AC, but I generally like Shiva a little bit better because against the heroes such as Syllabear, it's just, in my opinion, a little bit better because minus armor. Not minus armor, minus attack speed. It looks like the Sentinel team is like, you know what, you could go Roche, but I'll Rax you guys. So you see Dream Code being dropped down here, but no, that was probably not the best Dream Code. Syllabear's gonna die. He summons... Can he summon another one? No, he can't. Wow. He lost his... No, he summons... I don't know what I was saying. Shaker drops in... Oh, wow, they're gonna turn this team fight one round. Man, they might just get the top racks. Yeah, they are gonna get the top racks, I think. Do they have any buyback? The Enigma does not have Black Hole. He has a BKB. Can he get the Black Hole? If he gets a 3 or 4 man Black Hole, that might... Oh, Meepo jumps in. He's getting a lot of AoE damage down. There's a Doom on the Windrunner, but here comes the Black Hole. Where's the Black Hole? And the Black Hole not even necessary. The Meepo just jumped in and just killed the entire Scourge team. Are you serious? Are you for serial? Alright. Okay. So, you know, forget your Enigma Blink, forget your Puck Blink, just Meepo Blink in. So apparently, when you Meepo Blink in, I mean, the Shaker, he got a Fisher off, but that's it. When you Meepo Blink in, how you should play is, right before you Meepo Blink in, you carry your other 3 Meepos to poof on your first Meepo, and you blink it with the first Meepo, and yeah, sure, the Shaker stunned the first Meepo when the first Meepo blinked in, but the rest 3 followed, and that did a huge buttload of AoE damage, and that dropped like everyone to half HP, because DK was clumping so hardcore. I'm not too sure why they were doing it, but they were. And you know, the rest of the team just followed right in. Again, another 1-man Black Hole by Enigma, and they're gonna get an Aegis here, and that's gonna make this Meepo even more impervious. And DK had a good shot there, man. They were winning team fight. Puck was a little bit out of position. Shaker dropped a pretty decent ult, mostly for the chain stun, not so much for the damage. And they did an alright job. They even forced a tower protection, and tower very, very low HP. But the Meepo just blinked in. The Sentinel team did not have enough stuns after that, and they just got initiated on, and they just died. But Syllabear's still farming. Syllabear's still farming. I think at this point in the game, Zoe might be better off putting most of his items on the actual bear itself, because the spear bear actually don't have enough survivability, especially against this amount of nukes. Yeah, he's got 2,700 HP, but these guys do way more than 2,700 in terms of AoE damage and whatnot. So, yeah, I think he might be better off even putting the Radiance on the Lone Druid. Like, put all your items on the Lone Druid. And you can still use your Syllabear for entangling. It's not bad. It has somewhat decent attack speed, even without anything, just with rapid. But you know what? We'll see what that's what he ends up doing. We do have a Blink Dagger on the Puck, Pipe Finish on the Geomancer, Shivas on the Doombringer. Enigma's got nothing, and where's the last guy? I guess that's all. Meanwhile, on the Sentinel team, we have Pugnas. Got nothing. He's gonna go for Axe 6. Not gonna finish it before this game ends, I don't think. Windrunner's got the Mecha Face Boots. Shaker's got the Blink, but not so much anything else after that. Clock's got a Vanguard and Pipe. And the Mega Carry's got the... It's going Face Boots. Okay. Interesting, to say the least. Yeah, he's... Is he dropping? What is Zoe doing? Are we serious? Alright. That's not what I would have done. Because I'm gonna just let you know, this Syllabear, Spear Bear, excuse me, it's gonna die so fast. Like, it's gonna die. We'll see in the next team fight though. I mean, I suppose it's okay. Like, as Zoe, I'm not too worried about the actual beer survivability, because he's gonna be fine. Like, he's not gonna come out of the team fight looking pretty. But I don't think he's gonna die unless he gets out of position, unless he TPs like right in front of 5. He's gonna be okay. I'm a little bit worried about that if his Spear Bear dies, and he will die. You're losing what, 1,500 in the boots, another 5,000 in the Radiance, and another like 5,000 in the Soul Carrier. You're losing over 10k of gold on the 2,700 HP hero Bear. So I'm not 100% sure whether that's the best of things. We have some clump guys here. They don't have any smokes. And thank God, because if these guys smoke up, like, they're so pro that they even ninja observer. That's like pro shit. It looks like Sentinel is going to try to do somewhat of a push coming up top. They sense the urgency. They know they're not going to be as good even in the late game, because right now the Scourge team is very, very stacked. It is 21-30. The Sentinel team not as behind as they are, but Doombringer and the Meeples got, I guess, 10 more minutes or so of dominance over the Sentinel. Sentinel is going to come up if this game drags out a little bit longer, especially the Silver gets tankier and tankier. The Pugna gets his, you know, he got 4-staff. Okay, he went 4-staff. I like this choice. I'm not... Can you 4-staff a... I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, I'm positive you can. You can't 4-staff a guy that's in net, so that's good. You can 4-staff, let's say your Silver if he's in trouble or whatnot. So I like that choice. In terms of item progression, I feel like Sentinel is going to get the better items if this game drags out a little bit longer and longer. But as of right now, and as of the next 10 minutes, Scourge is going to be in the advantageous lead. And Scourge, I'm not too sure why they're like chilling. Meepo, by the way, got double boots because he can. Because he really can. If you're wondering which boots the other Meepo take, they will take the highest slot priority. So if, let's say, the Treads was in the slot where the Aegis is, and then the BOT is in the slot where the Vlads is, then all the other Meepo would have the BOT. Which, by the way, BOT Meepo is pretty sick. Like, some Meepos going all over the map. Like, literally, you farm faster than Tinker. Not even gonna lie. But you know, it's definitely not the very safe build, because you got to be migrating all 4 Meepo in different section of the map. You have left string because you switch away from string treads. Looks like we have a final push of some sort coming from DT here. And let's see if they could do anything here. You know what? I just thought of the most ironic pun, right? You know how DT is smoking and they all disappear from the map, and DT stands for Dark Templar from StarCraft. Okay, nerd moment there. Anyways, we have a push coming in from the Scourge team. They are going to take off this tower without any form of resistance. Sentinel is baiting out for this team fight. If Shaker could drop a good ult, if we have a War Down and a Pugna Blast, they can get something down. Let's see who's going to initiate. We have the Bling. Doom comes in, clap, and they are trying to focus on the Wimmer. Wimmer gets 4-staff, and he's going to be fine. We have a clock going on, and the Wimmer is going to die. Meanwhile, Dreamcoat getting to his silence. Oh, and the Shaker's going to go down, completely isolated. Meanwhile, we have Solarbear trying to do a Rax. Solarbear, he's going to get the Rax, but his entire team's going to be dead. Clock's going to be dead. Meepo doing his micro stuff is going to get the kill. But so far, yeah, wow. Zo's going for the trade, man. Wow. What a play, man. Now, I know some of you guys out there be like, whoa, that's a pussy play, man. You know, you real men fight head on. Well, fuck that. You're going for the win. Well, it might be close. It might just be close. He's going to get this melee Rax, and I'm not sure. Well, actually, they're going to go for throw. I don't think that's a good choice. Meepo's going to die. He's going to... Dude, what the hell's DT doing? What the hell's DT doing? Oh, yo. You can't attack. Your beer can't. Okay, he's going to leave it alone. Yeah, he's going to go for the... Meanwhile, these guys are... Wow, this game is closer than it's supposed to have been. They're going to go for Rax, but all these guys are... I don't think Burning... I don't think Burden's going to get it. When comes back, throwing at 2700 HP. 2700 HP. We got Shaker blinks, and Shaker's going to die. Now, here comes the Silver. Silver didn't get Mega Rax. He had to TP act, but all these guys are going to just focus on the tower, focus on the throne. Meanwhile, Doom, Shaker dies somewhere, but now the throne goes down. What? Zo, man. Well... You might be thinking, well, why didn't Zo just get the mega creeps? If they got the mega creeps, Sentinel might have a better chance. No, it wouldn't, because even if Zo got the mega creeps, your throne's dead. Like, it wouldn't matter if you have mega creeps, even on the very next wave, because they would just focus on the throne, and that was dead. So, wow, I can't believe how ballsy that play was, because I thought Solarbear was going to be defending, and it was looking completely grim for the Sentinel. But they had an oomph in them for that last fight. Man, if the Sentinel team just held out a little bit longer, if they didn't get gimped as hard as they did, this game might have just gone to DK. So, okay, so DK loses every game, but I suppose they're close, right? This game is, man, this game is very close. I gotta give it to Zo, dude. He was carrying his team hardcore. Like, his team was don't get me wrong, his team was down the whole game, but he almost won his team the game. So well played though. Even though DT won the game, they had Meepo, it was all flashy, it was nice. They got even a Blink Doom initiation. That was sexy because they blinked in Shiva, Doom, Stomp with a Centaur. That was nice. But I gotta give it to Zoe, man. He carried his team as much as any team would want a carry to do. Like, he done his job. Which, by the way, before I go, I want to give some last minute shout outs. I don't ever give shout outs, and I'm sure half of you guys are gone by now. But shout out goes to Veruca and Atri for helping me to do the Dota Weekly Show. If you guys been liking the mechanics, and I know you guys love that trigger heal mechanic, that's all Veruca from giving me tips, helping me out always with the mechanic. Atri for watching all the replays for the Dota Weekly Show. Skylark for actually writing a lot of articles and helping us build a DC page, which you guys see in the nearby future. Hitagi, our new graphic designers, for making neat user bars, which you will also see on playdota.com. And just gonna give another couple of shout outs to a couple of cool guys that are also fellow anime fans and fellow Dota fans. Knight, Bad Boys, Foxy, Newbie, and all those guys in the Play Dota anime forum. Shout out to you guys as well. I suppose this game is dedicated to you guys for always just doing a lot of good work for DC and just hang out on Skype with me. So thank you guys. And okay, for the 4th and 5th time, hope you guys enjoy the games. Until next time, this is Lumina signing off to you guys.